Hey guys, you're listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 308, number 308, número 308. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back, amigos y amigas. This is your host, Milena speaking. You're tuning in to the English Made Simple show. You can learn more about the EMS show and what it is all about by visiting englishmadesimple.net. If you want to listen to the podcast directly from the website, simply type in englishmadesimple.net/podcast into your browser and start listening. Don't forget to check out all my past episodes and fantastic resources. I call them fantastic resources to help you speed up your English learning. Now, today I've got a special episode for you, amigos y amigas. As you can see, I missed a few episodes. Again, it's been a while. Yes, I know, I'm so bad. This time I have a good excuse. I was traveling and didn't have time to record new episodes for you. So today I'm going to make it up to you. I'll redeem myself by recording an episode on travel. So we're going to focus on the topic of travel. This is going to make it interesting for you and relevant because now we are approaching the end of the year, Christmas break, holidays. Most of you will be looking at traveling somewhere. So today's episode is all about travel and how to get around the airport, more specifically. Are you ready to get started, amigos y amigas? Alrighty, let's go. Now, imagine you're at the airport right now and you need to ask for directions in English. Luckily, most people speak English at the airport nowadays, so you're in luck. But still, there is no time to be shy when you're at the airport, and that's because you need to get to your plane super fast. Okay, you need to get to your plane fast. Otherwise, the plane is going to leave without you. So you need to make sure that you get to your boarding gate. Now, asking for directions in general is a common situation for all travelers when they are at the airport. Some airports are massive, huge. Some are easy to get around. Now, I've been to some that are really, really complicated. But anyway, you can still find a way somehow, right? Hopefully, today's episode is going to help you out. So today, I'll share with you the 3 key phrases or common phrases to help you communicate effectively in these situations so you don't get lost at the airport. First up, phrase number 1, when you're looking for the departure gate, before the plane leaves, okay? To depart means to leave. So let's imagine you've arrived at the airport and you can't read the boards. You can't read the signs anywhere, so you're looking for your gate number. You stop and ask someone who works at the airport, someone who is wearing a uniform. You can use the following phrase. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the departure gate? Don't worry, guys. I'll give you the opportunity to repeat this phrase soon. Okay. So when you're asking for the departure gate, you are asking in a very polite way. You say, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the departure gate?" But you have to put your gate number. Normally, these gates, they have numbers. Okay. So you can try asking a random person at the airport if you want, someone who is a traveler, someone like you, but I wouldn't do that. Just approach someone who works at the airport, who's wearing a uniform. You can clearly tell who works there. So this phrase is handy when you need to find your departure gate in the airport. Now, if you happen to travel to Melbourne, you'll find this phrase pretty helpful. It's a big airport and it's easy to get lost. I got lost recently when I was traveling there just now, looking for the departure gate for one of the airlines. And I almost missed the gate, okay? So it can happen to anyone. So now it's your turn, amigos y amigas. Repeat the phrase after me. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the departure gate? Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the departure gate? Departure gate, this is the place where you can sit and wait to board the plane. Normally they have seats and you can see other people sitting there and waiting in front of the gate. So each gate has a number and that's where the plane leaves from. So just before you hop on the plane, you have to wait at the departure gate, obviously. Making sense so far, amigos y amigas? Okie dokie. What's the next phrase you may want to know? Something to do with luggage, with bags, with heavy bags, heavy luggage. Sometimes you might need assistance with your heavy luggage. You can approach an airport assistant, someone who wears a uniform at the airport, or you can approach a random person in this case, someone who's traveling on the same plane as you. Someone good looking, hopefully, someone strong. So if you need assistance with your heavy luggage, I would be looking for a strong person around the airport to help me lift this heavy luggage. Anyhow, so you need to ask the following question. You can use the following phrase. This is phrase number 2, amigos. This is how you can ask someone to assist you with your luggage. Could you please help me with my luggage? Simple. Could you please help me with my luggage? Don't you love this word, luggage? You can also say, could you please help me with my bags? Could you please help me with my bag? Luggage implies it's a heavy, big luggage. So this is a polite way to ask for help. Don't forget to use the words could when you're asking a question. Could you please? And the magic word please. Don't forget to use those words. So when I travel with my husband, I don't have to be polite. So I just use the phrase, can you just help me with my luggage? You can see the difference, right? Could you please help me with my luggage? And then when I talk to my husband, can you just help me with my luggage? Okay? You see the difference? All right? So don't use that phrase because it's not polite. Remember to use the polite version that goes like this. Could you please help me with my luggage? Alrighty, now it's your turn, amigos y amigas. Repeat after me. Could you please help me with my luggage? Could you please help me with my luggage? That's great, amigos. You're doing well. Now, on to the last phrase, phrase number 3. The phrase that goes like this. Can I see your boarding pass, please? Oh, yes, you will get asked this by the people who work at the airport. People who work at the airport are called airport staff or the airport personnel. So the phrase was, can I see your boarding pass? So somebody will ask you this question at the airport. 100% someone will ask to see your boarding pass. They will ask you like this. Can I see your boarding pass, please? So when and why might you get asked this question? Well, the airport staff often ask for your boarding pass to verify your flight information and allow you access to the boarding area where you wait for the plane. So, for example, a security officer might say to you, can I see your boarding pass, please? when you're entering the security checkpoint. So they also want to see your boarding pass. A boarding pass has all the information about your boarding details, flight number, gate number, your seat number, the airline details, and your name on there as well. Okie dokie? Making sense so far? Now it's your turn to practice this last phrase with me. Can I see your boarding pass, please? Can I see your boarding pass, please? Excellent. How did you go? If you need to do another practice, feel free to re-listen to today's episode to practice your pronunciation as best as you can. And there you have it, boys and girls, the 3 most common phrases you'll get asked in the airport. Remember that you can't get lost at the airport, okay? It's pretty hard to get lost, but sometimes people do get lost. I mean, I got lost last month when I was traveling. I got a bit lost. I remember the time when I was at the airport in Dubai, but this was a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago. It was like a maze going through that airport, Dubai. It's just an enormous place. So, yeah, you can easily get lost. So, it could happen to anybody. It could happen to you. So, I hope these phrases are helpful to you. Now, remember, if you think you might get lost around the airport, all you have to do is refer to your boarding pass. Boarding pass is that printed piece of paper that has all the information about your flight, your boarding information, your name, the airline, everything. It's like a map around the airport. So if for some reason you're not able to communicate with anybody in English, with strangers in English, and you happen to be at the airport and you needed help, all you have to do is show your boarding pass to those people. It's a good idea to keep your boarding pass close, to keep it close. It's like a personal map, so you don't ever get lost at the airport, so you can't get lost at the airport. So are we feeling a bit more confident now navigating around the airport? Great. I'm doing another episode on travel, so stay tuned. We are going to conclude this year with phrases on travel. So let's recap today's phrases. Today, you've learned the following phrases. Number 1, excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the departure gate? Another question was, could you please help me with my luggage? And can I see your boarding pass, please? Easy peasy Japanesey. Great job, everybody. I'm sure these basic phrases will help you navigate the airport with confidence. It's been a pleasure sharing this episode with you. If you'd like to support the show, visit englishmadesimple.net/transcripts and download the transcripts to contribute and support the show. If you can't contribute right now, then please share this episode with your friends. You can help in this way. Don't forget to visit englishmadesimple.net/podcast anytime to continue listening to the rest of the episodes. For more short and sweet phrases, this is what I call these phrases, short and sweet, please visit my YouTube channel. When you find it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be sharing more phrases on there. I hope you've learned something new today. If anything isn't clear, be sure to send me an email and I'll be happy to help. Until next time, hasta la próxima!